Alright, so in this problem, I have 7 to the power of x plus 8 is equal to 8 to the power of x plus 7. So to start, if I have something in the form a to the power of m plus n, this is equal to a to the power of m times a to the power of n. So in this case, 7 to the power of x plus 8, that's going to equal 7 to the power of x times 7 to the power of 8, and 8 to the power of x plus 7 is equal to 8 to the power of x times 8 to the power of 7. Now, I'm going to divide both sides by 7 to the power of 8 times 8 to the power of x. So then on my left-hand side, both 7 to the power of 8's cancel out, and on my right-hand side, both 8 to the power of x's cancel out. So now I'm going to be left with 7 to the power of 8 over 8 to the power of x is equal to 8 to the power of 7 over 7 to the power of 8. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m over b to the power of m, this is equal to a over b to the power of m. So 7 to the power of x over 8 to the power of x, that's going to equal 7 over 8 to the power of x. And now this is equal to 8 to the power of 7 over 7 to the power of 8. Now I'm going to take the log on both sides, so I get log 7 over 8 to the power of x is equal to log 8 to the power of 7 over 7 to the power of 8. Now if I have something in the form log a to the power of b, I can move this exponent b to the front, so it's going to equal b times log a. So in this case, I get x times log 7 over 8 is equal to log 8 to the power of 7 over 7 to the power of 8. Now, log 7 over 8, that's the same thing as log of 7 minus log 8. And now, I'm going to go ahead and divide both sides by log 7 minus log 8. So then these two cancel out, and I get x is equal to log of 8 to the power of 7 over 7 to the power of 8 over log 7 minus log 8. Alright, so in this problem, I have 2 to the power of 3x minus 1 is equal to 8 to the power of 2x minus 1. So, I want to find the value of x in this problem. So for my solution, I'm going to first start by rewriting my equation. So my equation was 2 to the power of 3x minus 1 is equal to 8 to the power of 2x minus 1. And what I'm going to first do is start by rewriting 8 here as 2 to the power of 3, because 8 is equal to 2 to the power of 3. So now I have 2 to the power of 3x minus 1 is equal to 2 to the power of 3 to the power of 2x minus 1. And the reason I did this is because now these two have the same bases. Both of these bases are 2, so it's going to be much easier to solve this equation. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m to the power of n, this is equal to a to the power of m times n. So in this case, we have 2 to the power of 3 to the power of 2x minus 1, and we can think of m as 3 and n as 2x minus 1. So this is going to be equal a to the power of m times n, so 3 times 2x minus 1. So now I have 2 to the power of 3x minus 1 is equal to 2 to the power of 3 times 2x minus 1. And 3 times 2x minus 1, we simply have to distribute the 3. So we get 2 to the power of 3x minus 1 is equal to 2 to the power of 3 times 2x is 6x, and 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Now, if I have something in the form a to the power of m is equal to a to the power of n, this means that m is equal to n. Meaning, because both of these bases are the same and they're both equal to each other, this means that the exponents are equal to each other as well. So meaning 3x minus 1 is equal to 6x minus 3. So we have a simple equation here, and to solve this, I'm going to first start by subtracting 3x on both sides. So I get negative 1 is equal to 3x minus 3. If I add 3, I get 2 is equal to 3x, meaning x is equal to 2 over 3. Alright, so in this problem, I have 3 to the power of x plus 4 is equal to 4 to the power of x plus 3. So now to solve this, I'm going to first start by using the property that states that if I have something in the form a to the power of m plus n, this is equal to a to the power of m times a to the power of n. So 3 to the power of x plus 4, that's going to equal 3 to the power of x times 3 to the power of 4. And 4 to the power of x plus 3, that's going to equal 4 to the power of x times 4 to the power of 3. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 4 to the power of x times 3 to the power of 4. So then these two cancel out and these two cancel out. So now I'm left with 3 to the power of x over 4 to the power of x is equal to 4 to the power of 3 over 3 to the power of 4. Now 3 to the power of x over 4 to the power of x, that's the same thing as 3 over 4 to the power of x. So I have this is equal to 4 to the power of 3 over 3 to the power of 4. And now I'm going to take the log on both sides. So I have log 3 over 4 to the power of x is equal to log 4 to the power of 3 over 3 to the power of 4. Now if I have something in the form log a to the power of b, I can move this exponent b to the front. So it's going to equal b times log a. So in this case, I have log 3 over 4 to the power of x, and I can move x to the front. So I get x times log 3 over 4 is equal to log 4 to the power of 3 over 3 to the power of 4. Now I'm going to divide both sides by log 3 over 4. So these two cancel out, and I get x is equal to log 4 to the power of 3 over 3 to the power of 4 over log 3 over 4. Now this is the same thing as log 4 to the power of 3 minus log 3 to the power of 4 over log 3 minus log 4. And this is equal to 3 times 0.6021 minus 4 times 0.4771 all over 0.4771 minus 0.6021. And this is equal to 0.8168.